Moonlight flattens dust on long wooden tables, tall windows humming faint with distant traffic breath. My hand rests still on a glossy foreign coastline, afraid the future might blur beneath my fingers. Silence folds around me like a book left open, every bright photograph waiting for a sentence. I am allowed to leave you in this held-breath room of maps and quiet strangers. Your shadow softens at the edge of every border. Blank spaces tremble, slowly learning to say my name. I am allowed to leave you. Days stack like chapters I never meant to number. Same chair, same fan, same travel aisle breathing. Notebook filling with train routes, cities I cannot pronounce. Unfamiliar words land gently, asking who they belong to. Something loosens when the pen paused mid-promise. The list of places no longer answers to your echo. I am allowed to leave you in this hell-breath room of maps and quiet strangers. Your shadow softens at the edge of every border. Blank spaces tremble, slowly learning to say my name. I am allowed to leave you. I walk past our novels without touching their spines. Sunlight finds my forearms warm as an unseen doorway. A flyer whispers new vows, waiting on a bulletin board. I am allowed to leave you as new syllables stumble, still somehow sounding like mine. A grammar of mornings that do not begin with absence. Pages dog-eared by choices, only my hand is turning. I am allowed to leave you and finally stay. By the window, I mouth a strange small future. Soft consonants opening like doors in quiet air. Harsh white lights hum over plastic, sleepless chairs. Shirts and socks turn slow behind the fog glass. Detergent ghosts bloom in the warm metal air. Old thoughts circle, softer now, still unwashed. In the spinning silence, her outline thins and loosens. Every slow road rotation pulls another thread free. I can miss you and still move in this humming room. My hands finally steady. Memories fade like steam on the window's breathing skin. I feel the empty seat beside me stay possible. I can miss you and still move. Folding edges straight as if order could forgive. Distant laughter spills over one tangled easy bed sheet. My phone glows once, then returns to quiet metal. A familiar song drifts down, only tightness, no storm. Something small is shifting under fluorescent weather. I almost recognize the space where you once lived. I can miss you and still move in this humming room. My hands finally steady. Memories fade like steam on the window's breathing skin. I feel the empty seat beside me stay possible. I can miss you and still move. A tiny blue sock rocket ship almost erased. In its weightless cotton, a life I have not broken. I set it down like a promise for someone, and notice you are nowhere in that morning light. I can miss you and still move. Streetlights flicker on, drawing paths I never planned. Clean fabric resting no heavier than it should be. The ache now, a scar I can walk around. I can miss you and still move. Glass door size closed, bell fading into evening. Cool air finds my face, quiet and finished. I follow the staggered lights toward whatever answers back. Evening sinks over concrete, sky bleeding in the shadow glass. I kneel beside the faded planters, soil turning to dust. Rusted water ink and catching one last ribbon of orange. My chest like this earth overturned, refusing new rules. City of homes below, a distant ocean underfoot. choose to stay and see things grow. Water tracing dark paths through forgotten rectangles of earth. Her ghost drifts past the railings, but does not decide me. In this small rooftop silence, I loosen my orbit. I choose to stay and see things grow. I break the clotted ground, pull brittle memories like stems. A radio spills a thin love song through open windows. Every route I free shows her balcony plants like fragile guests. Still I pour the future out slow over empty soil. My hand hovers over Basil, our old shared failure. Sacred ground dissolves as the sky turns blue-black. I choose to stay and see things grow. Tiny acts of faith falling from my open fingers. She is not here to bless, not here to ruin. The orbit cracks, leaving room for another center. I choose to stay and see things grow. Paper tears softly, louder than my careful breathing. These seeds are nothing, yet they fill my empty hands. I choose to stay and see things grow. Pressing small beginnings into the dampened dark. Not a shrine to what we were, only new soil. Windows flicker below, unfinished stories moving through glass. I choose to stay and see things grow. Wet earth rises, faint and clean in the cooling night. I stand, brush off the dust, and leave the garden watching somewhere inside. A long locked door easy, quietly open. Late dust floats, settling in quiet corners of afternoon. Blank canvas waits, pale and endless, breathing on the wall. Old coffee turpentine cling heavy to his lungs. Street noise drifts upward like a life left downstairs. Grief sits patient, worn smooth like a moving furniture. Still he stands there, hands shaking over the void. I remember how to stay. Silence bends but does not break me open. Empty rooms learn a softer way to echo. I breathe in this moment, not that you're leaving. I remember how to stay. Heartsick color sleep, buried under dust and unfinished faces. Her laughter hides in corners of every painted room. Cracked mug waiting, bristles stiff with all his forgetting. Light crawls longer shadows, accusing that unmarked white. Fingers find the chip rim, then finally let it go. Brown ghosts swirl down the drain, fading without ceremony. I remember how to stay. Silence bends but does not break me open. Empty rooms learn a softer way to echo. I breathe in this moment, not your leaving. I remember how to stay. New wood in his palm, clean, unfamiliar, quiet. First stroke trembles forward, not backward into her. Blue line draws a world that never knew their names. I remember how to stay. City lights flicker, painting windows on the skin. Phone lies dark, no longer worship to her absence. Canvas fills with streets that move without him. I breathe in this light and gently stay. He leans against the wall, shoulders humming, breath steady. Outside laughter passes by and simply passes by. Wet clay breathes soap and sunlight through the windows. My hands hover, unsure where they belong today. Wheels hum low, a river of distant conversations. Without old armor, my chest feels strangely open. Thumbs pressed down, another shape caves and falls. Yet the sting arrives softer, like distant thunder. Let me learn to shape myself. Crooked walls rising, under trembling hands still standing. All the lives I built around her blur and loosen. In the spinning silence, failure feels almost gentle. Let me learn to shape myself. Dust glows on my jeans where sunlight reaches. I follow the wobble instead of forcing straight. A tilted cylinder lifts uneven, quietly refusing collapse. This strange survival turns inside me like a wheel. I carve my awkward initials into the base, the beginning more than any kind of claim. through the cups. Mine catches a fragment of light. Water darkens, then clears around clay-stained fingers. My body leaves the room, tired, never empty. Let me learn to shape myself. The future is no longer a blank, towering wall, just city streets bending ahead, unnamed, unfolding. I walk without reaching for anything to hold. Breath warming in late sun, quietly choosing, staying. Let me learn to shape myself, not from broken patterns, but from this soft becoming. Somewhere the kiln hardens my uneven weight, and cup solid enough to carry whatever I dare to pour. Let me learn to shape myself. Evening air moves around me like slow water. I step forward, clay scent fading, warmth remaining. A small unfinished life turning steady in my hands. Cool metal rail beneath my tire leaning shoulder. Headlights drift below, white and red in silence. Distant cheers blur inside a hazy stadium glow. Grief feels emptied out, just a worn out echo. Paper edges flutter, restless in the faint wind. All this noise below, yet I stand listening word. I remember and I leave, hands on this railing, measuring what still remains. Breathe catching softly between the loss and the quiet. Somewhere a door closed, another waits unnamed. I remember and I leave. Old house key sleeping deep inside my pocket. Cold little witness to the life that never opened. Bus doors sigh below, people moving, not looking back. I turn that metal ghost, feel nothing sharp anymore. Chain link rattles hard, something fragile, tears free. A wild page skids across concrete toward me. I remember and I leave, paper underfoot, a path I never studied. Her shadow loosens from the map of my breathing. Every plan I drew had her name in it. I remember and I leave. This stranger future, slide it beside endings. One key to nowhere, one room I have not entered. I remember and I leave, key on the railing, catching one last passing light. Pocket heavier now with a thin unfolding promise. Traffic hums neutral, the world not choosing sides. I remember and I leave. Empty hands descend toward the waiting stairs. Night still cold, but no longer pressing down. Train hums low, city leaking colors down the glass. My shadow floats on strangers' rooms, borrowed lives passing. Phone asleep in my hand, her name a fossil. Quiet ache rearranges furniture inside this tired chest. Every station knows my way, my honest questions. Empty seat beside me holds the plans I buried. I remember how to stay. Her closed door fades down a long dim hallway. Old songs drift in, but they do not break me. I rise with the chime, step into unnamed air. I remember how to stay. Late courts echo leather, laughter bouncing off cold pavement. Laundromat halo spin, small galaxies turning without me. In shopfront glass I meet a stranger almost smiling. The hurt feels like muscles waking, not a wound. Traffic lights change colors for no watching crowd. Something loosens in my ribs, making room slowly. I remember how to stay. Her closed door fades down a long dim hallway. Old songs drift in, but they do not break me. I rise with the chime, step into unnamed Future lights flicker gently on a quiet intersection. The closed door waits, but I walk past breathing. Small wishes line up shy beneath the city's neon. I remember how to stay. Tracks hum distant and I do not follow. Do not follow. Bluish lights hum over chrome and empty mirrors. Treadmill window holds a city, scattered distant signals. Earbuds hanging silent, I keep the quiet breathing. Just a stranger, tired but finally drifting elsewhere. Numbers climbing pale green, pulling me forward. Every step a place my thinking cannot follow. I remember and still move. Old sweatband clings more salt than story now. Rhythm finds me, something steady, almost kind. Song from before first notes land soft, somewhere deep in my ribs, waiting for that sharp pull backward. It never comes. Stride hardly stutters, belt whispering underfoot. Pain arrives late, smaller than my breathing. Slow the ground until it finally releases. Shaky legs touch stillness, heart pounding clean. I remember and still move in humming tiles. I peel the faded fabric, stretching color gone, lighter than my cooling skin. I leave it on the bench without goodbye. I remember and still move. Automatic doors exhale, night air wraps around gently. Empty lots shining in broken moonlit patches. For once my weight belongs only to my body. I remember and still move. Cool dark asphalt holds my shadow, not our echo. Chest lifting, falling, tuned to my own weather. Future waits quite open, unpromised, unafraid. I remember and still move. I stand there alone, tilting forward into unscripted air. City breathing distant, my footsteps free awaited her answer. Dusk bruises the sky above deserted hidden bays. Rough mat under my feet, borrowed metal in hand. White balls scatter here like quiet planets waiting. Every breath feels fragile, careful not to disturb. I draw a line from my feet into darkness. Let my hands remember motion before memory. I choose to stay with myself. Oh, I stumble out, stitching rhythm through the silence. Her name drifts by, rolling off some distant net. One clean strike lives, a white speck through fading color. I choose to stay with myself. Buzzing lights hum on, flattening every scarred divot. Echoes sink into grass, swallowed by the open field. I line the last few balls in a patient row. Old ache now hums like faraway traffic through leaves. In the swing small circle, I loosen my shoulders. Let the past fall back behind the trees. I choose to stay with myself. Each contact clearer, soft thunder in the distance. No one watching, yet the air still feels complete. This quiet lift belongs to me alone. I choose to stay with myself. I was always holding futures, shaped around a shadow. Now the night unfolds and my name sounds enough. I choose to stay with myself. White constellations bloom under washed out driving lights. Steps grow slower, unafraid of where they're going. Her absence thins to a harmless whispering road. I choose to stay with myself. At the gate I turn back to my small galaxy. Cool air on my face, and I keep walking. Sawdust air, fading perfume, light falling through the dust. Empty rows of Red Sea, breathing quietly in shadows. I cross the creaking board, sneakers soft on memory. Curtain closed before me, scene still waiting to move. My chest holds a pause that is finally breathing. The silence feels wide, not a room for drowning. I remember and still walk forward. Cardboard moons, fake roses, soft ground, losing color. Every prop lets go, drifting out of my hands. Your name beside mine, and I do not rewind. Backstage, clutter sorted, paint cans lined like small soldiers. Sunlight carves bright windows over everything we rehearsed. My hands sweep, left toss, rewriting what I carry. The script in my head loosens, pages drifting free. On the edge of the stage I watch dust rising. A different version of me sits down staying. I remember and still walk forward, folding soft with years, corners yellow gently bending. I wait for regret, but something quieter answers your name beside mine, and I do not rewind. One program hidden beneath the boards, a small permission. The rest rustle away like a curtain, softly closing. Outside the street shivers bright against my tired eyes. I remember and still walk forward. Bus stop glass reflecting a face I barely know. Screen glows with places where my voice might open. I search new stages, letting old echoes fall. I remember and still walk forward. Door locked behind me, key turning without sorrow. Morning leans closer, waiting in the quiet noise. Noted pastels hung over polished endless runways of wood. Rental laces bite, grounding me in this humming dark. Old oil, cheap nachos, ghosts of somebody else's childhood. I weigh the ball, surprise, my chest stays quiet. Pins collide where my thoughts once crashed and scattered. In this buzzing hush, something loosens without warning. I get to live again. Empty lanes stretch out, patient, waiting for my footsteps. Every rolling echo writes a softer name for tomorrow. Her shadow thins in the neon fog, finally distant. I get to live again. Fingers find their place in cold, drilled circles of weight. Beside me, a girl gutters, still cheering with her father. My single initial glows faint green on the overhead screen. The ball drifts left imperfect, yet the pins still tremble. Halfway through a swing I stop, startled by this silence. An hour gone by without replaying our last night. I get to live again. Empty lanes stretch out, patient, waiting for my footsteps. Every rolling echo writes a softer name for tomorrow. Her shadow thins in the neon fog, finally distant. I get to live again. I finish the frames, ignore the numbers flickering above. Shoulders unwind with every slide, every accidental strike. A glittered wristband curls like shed skin on plastic. I wear it lightly, a small permission to continue. I get to live again. Outside, plain night air folds gently around my breathing. Parking lot lights buzz, crowning this quiet, ordinary exit. In the window glass, I meet my gaze and stay. I get to live again. Paper band rustle as I unlock the waiting car. Exit smaller, circled by strangers I might become. Empty lanes behind me glow and fade into night. Two bright eyes, I'm like distant, restless daylight indoors. Plastic basket swinging, tiny pendulum marking borrowed time. Glass doors breathe cold, fogging then clearing like old thoughts. My chest an emptied room, still echoing invisible furniture. Every fluorescent shadow feels flatter than my name. Yet something, quiet thread, keeps pulling me forward. I remember how to move under humming lights that never learned my history. Buying small proof that my days still continue. Your outline fading from the glass of my reflection. I remember how to move. Fingers leave the cereal we once pretended mattered. A favorite song drifts down, thinner than ceiling dust. List on my phone glows, rice, eggs, detergent, tomorrow. What else could these aisles hold besides leftover silhouettes? In frozen doors I meet the man who waited, then watch him shift. Basket heavier with my choices. I remember how to move under humming lights that never learned my history. Buying small proof that my days still continue. Your outline fading from the glass of my reflection. I remember how to move. Jar of heat I have never tasted, weight trembling. Maps of somewhere you refused unfold inside my hand. Each quiet scanner beat counts a life I I remember how to move under ordinary roads that do not say your name. Engine catching softly, room in my chest for weather. Future without your shape still stands, breathing beside me. I remember how to move. Dashboard glow paints tomorrow across my tired face. Automatic doors I close behind the man who leaves. I drive into a night suddenly wide, impossible. Le mano, oh, oh, oh. Le morning shimmers above pale concrete, almost empty waiting. Second-hand board across my knees, thumb tracing someone else's history. Distant wheels and scattered laughter drift through the wavering heat. My chest feels like an unlocked room, door barely breathing open. Every sound belongs to a life she never touched. In this bright harsh silence I listen for myself. Let my own life start. No one here counting every stumble, every small mistake. A quiet shadow loosens, slipping off my shoulders, unnamed. I lean into motion, clumsy, unapproved, strangely brave. Let my own life start. I roll along the flat, balance twitching, palms unsteady. Teenagers fall and laugh, rising without a second thought. At the ramp slip, old habits whisper, telling me to shrink. Heat on my neck, I choose the drop instead of her memory. No one here knows the rules I used to follow. Only the wheels and the sun decide my limits. Let my own life start. Air holds its breath as I fall, then carry through. Knee pad scraping, elbow stinging, but I keep rolling forward. My grin arrives unhidden, wide as a circle in park. Let my own life start. Inside my ribs, something settles where her absence lives. I am not asking ghosts permission to move anymore. let my own life start. I loop the sunlit concrete, part of the day's low chorus. Every turn is small, imperfect, still defiantly mine. The future lifts an ordinary promise, resting against my shins. Let my own life start. Warm railings, soda on the breeze, eyes open, unbraced. Same park, same heat, different horizon, quietly unfolding. Frosted needles shine, scatter glass in the waking light. Boot steps crunch through thin air, steady, unhurried, alone. Breath as pale, drifting upward, then fading like birds. I walk through the cold I once imagined with you. Your name sits quiet, humming faintly in my pocket. Wind threads through branches, singing where we live silence. I remember how to breathe alone, hands on stone. I feel the world without your shadow. Heartbeat slow and certain, louder than your echo. Morning lifts the valley, and something inside follows. Switchbacks climb, and every burning step feels earned. Far below, the lake holds the sky without trembling. I tighten worn straps instead of reaching for you. Let the distant choir of wind answer my questions. At the edge, I stop waiting for your return. Cold air fills the spaces your absence used to hold. I remember how to breathe alone, hands on stone. I feel the world without your shadow. Heartbeat slow and certain, louder than your echo. Morning lifts the valley, and something inside follows. Thumbs drift past your name toward another season. Alright, come back in spring and meet myself. The lake in my hands turns from proof into promise. I remember how to breathe alone, hands on stone. I feel the world without your shadow. Every quiet mile untangles threads you left behind. Heartbeat slow and certain, walking out of your weather. I remember how to breathe alone. In the mirror, tired eyes look suddenly awake. Mountains stand indifferent, and I finally feel forgiven. Whoa, yeah. Morning spills out through the high in different windows above. Borrowed goggles fog as my feet test the blue. Children's echoes blur, whistles pierce some distant ceiling. My calves tremble hovering over a summer I left. Cold waits below like a question never answered. I whisper float first, though my chest tightens. I remember how to stay. Let the water hold what I kept breaking. Ears sinking under, the noise turns to hush. No one is lifting me, yet I do not fall. I remember how to stay. An old man glides beside me, unhurried shore. I lower in, rib seized by familiar ghosts. Her laughter flashes, another pool, another version. My hands clutch the rope, knuckles confessing the years. Then I loosen every finger from that anchored grief. I lean back slowly, trusting the silent surface. I remember how to stay. Let the water hold what I kept breaking. Ears sinking under, the noise turns to hush. No one is lifting me, yet I do not fall. I remember how to stay. Stroke after clumsy stroke, absence thins in my lungs. Muscles burn clean, tied to effort, not to you. Ripples erase my past, but not this decision. I remember how to stay. Light stripes the water, drawing new lines through me. Breath returns slower, belonging to this single moment. Her name flickers by, but my thumb keeps moving. I remember how to stay. On the bench I watch the surface settle. High windows frame a blank sky, bright and waiting. Somewhere inside, the weight shifts and chooses here.